And you want to cook stew for literally ages until the bitter taste of the tomato starts to like reduce and get a little bit sweeter. It's actually like the opposite of people's marriages. Like tomatoes get sweeter with time. Welcome back guys to Confuse It. I appreciate you for being here. We're still confusing foods together. Okay, so the other recipes, I could see them happening organically. I could never see this one happening. Today is return of Nigeria. We're mixing assorted meat stew with pizza. Italians aren't out there wondering what Nigerian food tastes like, I doubt it. But today, they're gonna learn. I'm kind of scared of the shaki, AKA tripe, going on pizza. That feels like a mad situation. I have very traumatic experiences and memories of choking, eating this thing, trying to get it down. My dad's not helping me. But you know, today we're gonna do some new things and hopefully I'll get over the trauma in the process making a lovely recipe. So what's gonna take longest is the boiling of the meat. Like you need to make sure this thing is boiling for a very long time or you will choke. Bruv, Domino's, representation matters, yeah. I need you lot to put tripe on the menu. Them man already putting like so many things on pizza anyway. I don't see why this is so far from that. I feel like my generation of cooks and just people in the diaspora, we just don't have the heart to be cooking stuff like this. I just doubt anybody is cooking shaki or cow foot or any food like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not. Like I'll make stuff like stew, wache, all of this, but them really stinky meats and fishes, I'd rather eat my carbonara. Thank you very much. This beef as well is already cut into small pieces, so that's going straight in. All of the salt, all the pepper. For some additional flavor, we're gonna add in a chicken stock cube. And lastly, some Old Bay seasoning. The Americans love this one. Can you even buy this here? Where do you get this from? Mix it together, pierce the Scotch bonnet, pop it in there. And then we're gonna let this boil for like a long time, like 4 hours later, because it needs to be soft. If you don't boil it, there's no point cooking it. I feel like that's the long thing about West African cooking in general. Like everything is like, just leave it in the pot to simmer for like 45 hours. But it's a labor of love, to be honest with you, and it is worth every single effort. Some of the soups that my mum and my grandma have made, I can still taste them right now. They're probably still in the back of my throat because they were that flavorful. So inside the pot for a couple of hours, and then later on we're gonna cook it in the stew to absorb some of that flavor for a few more hours as well. Certain people say like, if they had a superpower, it'd be like super speed or super strength. But if I had a superpower, it would be the ability to take cut onions and garlics anywhere. Like I would just be standing here and I'll be like, okay, I need onions, and boom, here's onions and garlics. All right, so this is my method of doing it. I feel like it's quicker, not easier, but quicker. You just do that and just take the seeds out. I feel like it's messier as well, but it's more fun. Every time you see chefs cooking on the internet and that, they always do that, you're just showing off really. Why are chefs like that way? Like they're all that way. Like, you know what I mean when I say that, innit? Like that way, I ain't that way, that's what I'm saying. I ain't a chef, I could just cook. It's just about having fun in the kitchen, in my opinion. All right, so peppers are inside. That is everything in the blendy thing. I'm just gonna fry that off with all our spices to make our stew sauce. We're gonna get some oil in the pan to begin with. So we've got our tomato, onion, and Scotch bonnet paste here that we're just gonna start frying. And then we're gonna fry this for like 5 minutes or so. Remember, we're making a pizza, so we're trying to make it quite saucy as well. Stew takes ages as well, I'll be real, you know, we're gonna BuzzFeed it. Alright, cool, we're gonna add in the rest of our ingredients. Ginger paste, some garlic paste, some tomato paste, cayenne paste, the spices. We have some curry powder, paprika, thyme, and dried basil in there. Some salt, of course. My dad doesn't like pasta as a Ghanaian, but the only time Ghanaians ever thought spaghetti is nice is in wache, which is another rice dish. So they eat rice with spaghetti, and it really works, honestly, in my opinion. It tastes amazing. I feel like that's another thing, like African hall parties are dying. I don't remember the last time I went to one. Chopped tomatoes inside. So we're gonna put in some seasoning here, all purpose will do. We've got some Old Bay as well. We're gonna bring it to a low simmer, and you wanna cook stew for literally ages until the bitter taste of the tomato starts to like reduce and get a little bit sweeter. It's actually like the opposite of people's marriages. Like tomatoes get sweeter with time. Let that simmer for a little while. We're going to add in our shaki and beef. It's definitely a lot softer. I'm just gonna pour all of that in. There goes the assorted meats. We also took that Scotch bonnet out so it doesn't get too hot. Cool, so we're gonna let this reduce down for about an hour, stirring it occasionally so it doesn't thicken too much and it doesn't burn on the bottom. So the stew has simmered nicely. We fried it down so it's nice and thick. The dough is ready, and today I'm going to be cooking the pizza. I've never made a pizza like this. I'm just gonna press it, roll it and press. All right, now we're ready to flip it. I always see them like messing around. You know what? When they like mess around with food and they drop it on the floor. I'm not doing that today. I'm actually a professional. I caught it. Italians know, for all the Italians I know, that pizzas ain't really perfect circles. Nothing is. Alright, cool, so this is a little trick. We're gonna fry the pizza in a pan. And whilst it's happening, we can actually put our stew. You know what, my head malfunctioned when I said that, because I was like, stew on pizza. So a thin layer, well I say thin, but it's literally got chunks of assorted meats on it. We'll leave a bit of a crust. We've got some mozzarella here. This is definitely gonna work. Why would you never do this? I know you got stew at home. Yeah, we literally bought our dough from the store and rolled it out. We've got some basil. Then we're gonna slap this under a grill until the cheese starts to melt, get chewy. Oh, sounds amazing. Guys, we did it. We made a Nigerian Italian pizza. I'm about to try this, but we've got an in-house Italian to verify the levels of flavor. Welcome, Lucia.
Hello.
So what we did is we made Nigerian assorted meat stew, and we got a pizza base.
That sounds incredible. I love it. Okay, wait. Okay.
Cheers.
Salute, we say.
Salute.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh! Oh, it's spicy.
It's spicy. It's too spicy. I probably should have said it's very spicy. I think it's alright.
It's delicious.
This works so well, honestly.
Oh my god. I love it.
You've got stew in the fridge or something. I swear to you, put it on a pizza base and put cheese on it, because this is actually so good.
My only comment is I feel like the pieces of meat could have been a little bit smaller.
Yeah, I agree.
But the taste is super good. I love it.
It's legit.
I'm happy.
Said by an Italian.
Yes.
It reminds her of home.
Yes.
Nona used to make it like that. Yeah. We did something well here. We fused Nigerian assorted meat stew with pizza. And I can say with 100% assurance that this is definitely 10 out of 10. Please give this a go.